Let's talk a little bit about Dead End. This is going to be a short video because it's a really short story as well. I don't really know where the inspiration came from. I can't remember. The first image that I had in my mind was that of Sarah lying, crushed and dying on the hood of the car, and because John smashed into her. And from there I started thinking of reasons. Well, why would somebody kill the woman he loves? What could possibly make somebody do that? Which events could lead up to that? And that's where the story came from. At first there was not the whole dialogue which you have in the first part of the story. At first I just started off with John driving home and this whole thing about him being tired. But sort of feedback from my beta readers was, okay, this is good, but we don't really know what's going on, and it's just information dump, and you need to do something with that. So I created this whole dialogue where you slowly get a little bit more information, and I can put John in a different context and do it that way. Another thing that they mentioned is that the entity that shows up with him in the car. Who the hell is that? What's going on there? On purpose, I didn't really go into that all that much. I wanted to keep that pretty vague, so you don't really know what's going on. This is one of those stories where I'm thinking about writing an enhanced version of it, but not quite sure yet. But I have some ideas of what that entity actually is and why it's there and what happened before. And specifically when the ending comes about, you'll notice that John basically says, I didn't want this to happen, it's all my fault, I didn't mean for this to happen, I'm sorry. Okay, well what went on so that he feels this guilt, and that's something I might get back to eventually. Which brings it to one of the things I really enjoyed about writing this, is that I loved to write about the opposition of the love he feels for Sarah, and then the crushing guilt that he gets afterward for killing her, and just this whole idea of that it's all your fault, and you killed the person you love, which must be unbearable, especially given the fact that he already went through hell with her, and came back and eventually thought they prevailed from the evil that they faced. And to make things worse, once he realizes that he killed her, that's when the horrible ending comes, when he sees his breath rise up, and basically that's when his struggles start all over again. So those are the things that I had in mind with this story, with Dead End. Hope you liked it, and talk to you soon.